Welcome to the DawgPound.
Welcome to the DawgPound. This show will feature Forsyth Central's athletic departments, sports teams, highlights, recaps, and all sorts of other things that you need to know about what is happening at Forsyth Central High School. And today we are with the Forsyth Central High School football team. I am with head coach David Rooney. David, will you please introduce the rest of the crew to us?
First off, Mr. Handline, I'd like to thank you. This is a great honor to be on the first podcast of Forsyth Central, the DawgPound, I believe. And I brought a few people. We hired a new strength coach this year. He's been awesome. Coach Baker is with us this year for the first year. I brought him with us. And then for our first game, we have our four captains for the first game. We have Cole McGlumphy, linebacker, wing, running back. We have Luke Sacchetti, offense and defense line. We have Aiden White, who's defense line and running back. And we have Camden Yeager, wide receiver and DB.
Great. What kind of season are we looking forward to? Give us some highlights, give us some previews. What can we expect to see out of the Bulldogs this year, Coach?
I know. In every interview I've had, I said the same thing, and it's going to be an exciting year. I mean, we really love the kids that we have. They've been working their butts off. They've been doing a great job for us all, and they've just been getting better. Practices have been fun. What we're doing on offense, I think, is exciting. I'm looking forward to watching it, and if you guys came to the scrimmage, you can see just how explosive our offense can be. And then defensively, with the strength we gained and the way these kids are running around, it's going to just be a lot of hard hits and really putting a beating on our opponent. So I think it's going to be a great time to get the crazies out there and get this community and this school really revved up for a great year. So, I mean, the other things I think, with Coach Baker's brought a lot of excitement. He's extremely enthusiastic, and he's got the weight room pumping every day with music, and he's got these kids really working hard. Give us a little bit about what
Oh, yeah, man. I'm excited for this group of kids. Again, I'm Coach Baker. This is my first year with these guys. These guys have bought in. They've been obsessed with the process, especially in the weight room. We all know that's exactly where it starts, in the weight room. So we trying to get that carryover from the weight room to the football field, and they're doing a good job of that. And like I said, they've been busting their butts, and now they're getting an opportunity this Friday to show everyone what they've done. And so we hope that everyone can come out and enjoy it.
We have Cole McGlumphy, like I said, is one of our seniors. We have three seniors here today, and one junior that was nominated by their teammates for captain for this week. Cole, you've been asked to do a lot. I mean, you've been moved to inside linebacker, switching places there, and then you've been at tight end for a little bit, then moved to wing. What are you mostly looking forward to on Friday night?
I'm looking forward really to just, stepping up, making big plays for the defense, and then doing whatever I got to do for the offense. Playing multiple positions, you just gotta learn how to adapt and overcome certain things. But as far as the season goes, I mean, I think we've got a lot of returning guys, and I think this year we've been looking forward to this year, for a good bit. So I mean, I'm excited to see what we got and see how we can, like Coach Baker said, bring the weight room to the field and just get on our opponents and stay on them.
And then Luke's sitting next to him. Luke's kind of the anchor of that offensive line, and then he's playing some defense as well. What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to sort of setting the tone for this year. I don't think a lot of guys expect – when I say a lot of guys, I mean out-of-region opponents and region opponents. I don't think they expect a lot from us considering our last year's performance, but little do they know we've been grinding and working. And I know the guys on my O-line – I know they've been getting bigger and stronger, and they're ready to drive some guys around and really sort of show people what's up.
And then the other senior we have with us today is Camden Yeager. Again, receiver led our team with receptions last year. This year getting a little work at corner. Same question, Cam. We're all getting excited. Friday's going to be here before we know it. What do you look forward to?
I mean, I just, look forward to hopefully, catching some passes and just doing whatever I can do to help our team, Like, we're going to be able to run the ball. Our O-line is definitely our strong point, but we can definitely pass it around, too, with Brady Smith as our quarterback. And then we have four good receivers in me, Dylan Steiny, Kate Artell, and Bailey Johnson that is really going to help our passing attack as well.
And lastly, the one junior on the group right now, again, we have a good class of 24 as well. and he was the one selected for captain for the first game is Aiden White, defensive line, kind of in a running back position in certain packages. I'm sure you're liking the offense a little bit, getting in there and that, and not just being a defense player, but looking forward to Friday?
Yes, sir. I look forward to the energy that we all brought this year. I think all of us have really stepped up to the plate and are just ready to perform.
Great group of kids this year.
Sounds like it. Now, I know that every game is important. Every game you want to give 100%. Every game you want to go out and put it all on the line. But there's got to be some games that you're looking forward to a little bit more than others this season. Are there any games that you're looking forward to? I'm seeing some head nods over there. Who are you guys looking forward to really?
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Handline. We don't want bulletin board stuff this early in the season. You're setting them up here. We're worried about Chattahoochee right now. It should be a good game, and then we'll take it one game at a time. But as you saw their head shaking, as you saw Coach Baker's head shaking, as you saw my head shaking, I'm not ready to give bulletin board material to some of our region opponents. But there's one team that our seniors, we have certain goals that our seniors came up with. One was to make playoffs, and then one was to beat a certain team that, again, we'll let them figure out who that is. But, again, with the way we're working and the way they're doing it, Friday night, this Friday, you're going to come see. You're going to see what this team's all about on Friday. So,
Oh, yeah, we're going to be there.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely. We have a team in mind that, we've all sort of come together, and we definitely want to bring it to them this year. But like Coach Rooney said, we're going to take it one game at a time and continue to perfect our craft up until that particular game and through that particular game.
It's kind of hard to answer that question before the season really starts because as the season goes on, you put more things in the playbook. I mean, a bunch of things change, like really as a football team throughout a season, as far as injuries, things like that. But I mean, like we're looking forward to some teams to beat, but right now we're just trying to start out with a base and then really just get better each week as we go on throughout the season.
Yeah, definitely. I think we definitely have some teams in mind in the region, but you have to start with the first one and get the first one. I think we're really focused on getting that and then moving on as the season goes on.
Yeah, we're just gonna be focused with staying focused on one team at a time and step by step, man. As we go, we're gonna keep playing aggressively. We're gonna play fast, and we're gonna play mean.
Just to piggyback off what Coach Rooney said, of course, these guys got some games on the schedule that they want to circle. Let's be honest with that. But throughout the summer, we've worked on us. We haven't worried about anyone else. We just shifted our focus this week to Chattahoochee, and we're going to take this thing one game at a time, and that's exactly what these men are saying over here. So I'm looking forward to watching them come out and take care of Chattahoochee, and then after that, we'll go to the next week to our next opponent.
Well, we all know that Central is a family. Are you guys feeling that right now you are a cohesive team? We are a family. You guys feel like you're out there, we're ready to support each other, ready to have each other's backs, and ready to take it to the other team?
Yeah, definitely. This year in particular, I feel like we've been the closest as a team all together instead of, being in separate groups and all separated. And really that's a big key to success is having everybody sort of moving in the same direction and everybody on the same mindset. And I feel like this year, for whatever reason, we've got the best family as a team that we've ever had in a really long time.
Yeah, I definitely I agree with what Luke said. I think this year we have the most people that really truly care about winning and being the best for this team, and we've all came together unlike past years. And I think this year is definitely something I'm excited for, and we're all excited for.
Yeah, if I could speak, I know Coach Baker has a big part of that as well. He got here in June, started doing the workouts his way, bringing in a lot of energy and stuff, and just getting them to work together in their racks and just the things that he does. I'm curious though from you. I've never asked you this, but compared to where you came from, what's the most joy or the most exciting thing of working with our kids here at Central compared to where?
Well, that's a tough question to ask right now. I haven't really had an opportunity to sit down and just think about it. But one thing I am excited about these kids is, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, they're really excited about working. They come here every single day, ready to work, ready to grind. And just as a strength and conditioning coordinator, I really appreciate that. The guys over here, Luke and Aiden, they hold everyone accountable. I don't have to do much talking because when those guys speak, they listen. And so as a coach, I tell them all the time, player coach teams are better than coach teams. And when these guys talk, they listen. And so they bring it every single day. And so as a strength conditioning coordinator, that's what I enjoy seeing. I love it. I love coming to work because I know what these men are going to bring.
Awesome. Give us your final thoughts. What do you want everybody to know before the game Friday night?
I want everybody to know that this is the game to show up for. I mean, this is it right here. This is the first game of the season, and you're going to see what we've been working for and what we're all about this year. And it's going to really set the tone, and it's going to be something special. So you definitely want to witness it while it's still fresh, but it's going to continue and grow. But definitely show up and show out.
I'm looking forward to Friday night. I mean, I think, like Luke said, we've been working for it. I mean, I hope everyone realizes that when we go out there and play hard and play fast.
I just want people to realize that it's not going to be like last year, and we really came together as a team, and it's going to be different, and it's going to be special.
Friday night's going to be different. Work ethic's different. Just everyone as a team is gelling together, and we're all going to be going crazy.
Speaking on this Friday, man, we all know your biggest improvement shows from game 1 to game 2. And if you were there at the scrimmage last week, you saw that we had some really good plays, and you also see that we had some things that we needed to work on. So we got back to practice, and we went to work. These kids worked all week at practice. So what we're most excited for, the coaching staff, just to see how well they've improved from game 1 to game 2. And I think they have, and so we'll see when we get out there on Friday.
One more thing is, I've been playing for this program this will be my 4th year, and there's been a lot of changes throughout the 4 years I've been here, and I don't think I've been looking more forward to a season than I have in years past. So I mean, that should really echo, that message should echo to everyone sitting here and everyone that's going to be getting ready for the game on Friday.
I know for me as the head coach, the kids, when I asked them a question a few weeks ago, and they've been answering it. I've been asking them almost every week, why do you play football? And it was amazing how many kids talked about representing the school and representing the community. And I just think, they work hard because they love the game, they love the contact, they love everything about it, the locker room, the friends, all that stuff. But a lot of them had on their list being able to put that FC on their chest and go out there and represent the school. So, we're not just playing for ourselves as though we're just one team here. We're playing for this school and this community. And it would be awesome to have the entire school and community out there and just make this place known all over the state as one of the best places to be and best places to play. Most exciting Friday night you're ever going to see in Georgia football.
All right. Well, guys, I really appreciate you being out here for us with the DawgPound for our very first inaugural episode, and we know that nobody does it on Friday nights like Forsyth Central does it on Friday nights. So get out there and support your dogs. We're looking forward to seeing everybody as we come out and watch our dogs take on Chattahoochee. Go Dogs!
This podcast was provided by the Central Film Academy. Show producers Nikki Melendez, Charlotte Messer, and Jason Hanline. Show technicians Charlotte Messer, Nikki Melendez. Show editor Nikki Melendez. Music from Sounds Abounds. Thank you, Tor, Powell, and the Forsyth Central football team.